Chapter 15, 2:55 a.m. 10 years ago, a man named Cecil took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Cecil met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard at the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. The scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Looks like Felonious Wizard was right. Manipulated. I see myself. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Cecil, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. Look forward to seeing you, Cecil. Dawn is approaching. Darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes. We're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Oh, yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. My name is Sylvester Stallone. We just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Everything now. By all means, let me have a look. Yes. We're very close.
We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Very well. Nice try, Inspector Cabanela. You can never stop me. See ya, sucker. So, the submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who kill me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. And away we go. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy. Still unconscious, huh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before your death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. If that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. I'm gonna take you back to the past.
Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately. Wait for a call.
That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives you complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? Are those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
Don't be ridiculous. It was a meter right to stole your life. Have you forgotten that?
Wrong.
I was murdered by all of you.
Detective Joad, who chased me down and forced me into a corner even though I was innocent. Lynn, the girl who was right there when I was running.
Lynn, she was an innocent little girl playing in the park.
If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage.
That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard.
And finally you, Inspector Cavanella.
Me?
If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. My case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth. Me and Detective Joad. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it?
One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good.
That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are.
I'm a hunk of burn love, baby. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Ye gods!
Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on that spotless white coat. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everyone who knew about Timsek. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense.
Hey, man. Mom telling me what's going on?
Inspector Cavanella. He's awake?
Head spinning, baby. Am I to understand? That Cabanella character who just got shot is me?
That's right.
And you're supposed to be the scoundrel here who just shot me?
I guess so.
You couldn't be, could you?
Huh?
After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you?
I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Silso guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about the guy in red. Information I need.
So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because my name is Spells. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay. So, do your thing, baby.
Time to trick. Or treat.
So, are you the manipulator too?
I have ghost tricks.
Powers of the dead.
Yeah, but I can't control living creatures.
Anywho, I think you better be very careful. The guy in red is a manipulator. Actually, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. Just to spoil it for you, he will find you out, he'll talk to you, and then shoot Cabanela. Game over. You're right. I better be careful.
Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Well, let's see. Let's stay right here. And making sure everything goes well. Fast forward everything until we get to where we need to be. I think you read through all that. Ow. Look at this place. What in the world happened here?
I think I'm starting to remember.
Huh?
Something bad happened here. And now, there's another death lying here.
What? Another death?
Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here?
I thought you were just talking about you.
Huh, I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. His name is Spells.
Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? And away we go. I forgot what voice I gave the old pigeon guy, but probably it's gonna be like raspy, rugged, something like that. Excuse me? Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during working hours.
Professor, you recognize me?
There's only one crazy person in white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me?
Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. Said he'd come to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back.
Careful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, I will be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is.
Aren't we already in the past, man?
But we can go back further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. If we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead.
We're going further back in the past. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous.
Don't be daft. Daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead. Just as I thought, I'm getting a read. This is the source of his power. If I ever know it,
He's not dead. He's just not there. True form of manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit.
ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? Ooh. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela.
Oh, it's true. You're...
I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel. A shell. I control everything. The shell, people, just like I control the Justice Minister and Len.
So it's true. You're manipulating my baby all that time? You made her shoot your shell? But why? Why would you do a thing like that?
Can create conclusive evidence, you know? On the security tape. Now, she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joe did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you.
Oh yeah? Why don't you just let me live then?
I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. And it works perfectly. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time, but shoot his little arrow this way.
Professor, look out!
Dynamite, huh? Where in the devil did he put that there?
He planned it all out tonight. Have my baby shoot him, and when his corpse disappear.
His corpse disappeared?
A medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to his lab. But he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, huh?
I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to his room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think his abilities were powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn.
And I'm gonna follow him.
Of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how can a spirit from 10 years ago still be here?
No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Hell. Working magic and take us back, even further, to the past.